Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first edition of SMFest Oka, the Digital Awakening.
Travailler, let me pass a go me. Send it pass a over. One jealous me. I want carpenter. Sisi Roja Mulawa. Eyo Damendra. Unleash it, booty me. Unleash it on my game. Jiru na jiru, duru na duru. Oluchi, sumami oluchi. Aye.
Oka, we are here again, this time to disrupt and evolve. SMFest Oka 2025 is more than an event. It's the dawn of a new era, a convergence of minds ready to challenge the status quo, to innovate, and to lead change. This year, we are bringing unrivaled arrays of top-notch speakers like Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, CFR, Excel Aja, Okulora, B-Lord, Obina Okachukwu, Kelechi Muzuzu, Engineer Chidumere Ndubisi, Ms. Chinwe Okoli, Daniel Chinagozi, Uche Okoye, and the licensee, Ifani Ochije. You will get expert knowledge, simplified strategies, business insights, and innovative secrets that dominate. Event date, July 5th, 2025. Venue, Hollywood Event Center, Oka, Anambra State. Time, 8 a.m. Get your tickets through the link around this video. For more inquiries, contact
Are you a founder? Are you a founder, a business owner, an entrepreneur, an industry leader, or even a policy maker in the government sector?
At SMFest Oka 2025, we are hosting the Founders Mixer. This is the largest gathering of leaders, entrepreneurs, innovators, shaping the narrative and breaking the status quo in Nigeria and in fact the Southeast.
We are not coming to bombard you with information, data, and all of that. We are creating a platform where you can meet with connectors, business leaders, innovators, and people you can network with and even close deal on that day.
This history-making event is happening live at Radisson Onyx Hotel on the 4th of July 2025 by 12 p.m. West African time.
Guess what? Tell me, with as little as 30K, you can get access into this room.
This gives you access to both the ring, the entire booth services, opportunity to network, share your ideas, and probably make your next partnership.
Your next level may be locked into this room.
For any and all inquiries, call the number on your screen.
We look forward to seeing you there.
SMFest Oka 2024.
It is very possible for you, from Oka to the world. I'd like us to know that innovation requires soul.
One of the things that made me very strong and thick in the industry where I choose to operate was the fact that I try to use the little money I have to pay for this kind of programs.
You cannot be whatever you want to be. You can be whatever you are designed to be.
Actually, we demand financial discipline from you. Perception, how people are seeing the brand, matters a lot.
Since 1947, the matter never settle. You be what I be get to. Possibility no can one let do. Better recognize, better stuff all time. No other name they go call mine. As I they shut it up not nice. Monday start out, Tuesday start out, Wednesday start out. As long as I jalaba, and they call me the Godfather. Move like an Italian.
Initiating rage process.
Hello, vitamin C. Mommy, mo fi jọ my melanin cream. Fine girl, no pimple. Classy and simple. Mommy, can you see me now? But I pour down for my many times I didn't miss you. Gone. Need to say you wait a little longer. This our life, every day I do back. Why don't kill me, make me stronger? But this one week me make a no lie.
Oka, we are here again, this time to disrupt and evolve. SMFest Oka 2025 is more than an event. It's the dawn of a new era, a convergence of minds ready to challenge the status quo, to innovate, and to lead change. This year, we are bringing unrivaled arrays of top-notch speakers like Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, CFR, Excel Aja, Okulora, B-Lord, Obina Okachukwu, Kelechi Muzuzu, Engineer Chidumere Ndubisi, Ms. Chinwe Okoli, Daniel Chinagozi, Uche Okoye, and the licensee, Ifani Ochije. You will get expert knowledge, simplified strategies, business insights, and innovative secrets that dominate. Event date, July 5th, 2025. Venue, Hollywood Event Center, Oka, Anambra State. Time, 8 a.m. Get your tickets through the link around this video. For more inquiries, contact
Are you a founder, a business owner, an entrepreneur, an industry leader, or even a policy maker in the government sector?
At SMFest Oka 2025, we are hosting the Founders Mixer. This is the largest gathering of leaders, entrepreneurs, innovators, shaping the narrative and breaking the status quo in Nigeria and in fact the Southeast.
We are not coming to bombard you with information, data, and all of that. We are creating a platform where you can meet with connectors, business leaders, innovators, and people you can network with and even close deal on that day.
This history-making event is happening live at Radisson Onyx Hotel on the 4th of July 2025 by 12 p.m. West African time.
Guess what? Tell me, with as little as 30K, you can get access into this room.
This gives you access to both the ring, the entire booth services, opportunity to network, share your ideas, and probably make your next partnership.
Your next level may be locked into this room.
For any and all inquiries, call the number on your screen.
We look forward to seeing you there.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first edition of SMFest Oka, the Digital Awakening.
débẹ̀, kémi travailler. Lẹ́nu kàṣà mi kò pé mi, ṣé nígbà Sanova wọ́n jealous me. Àwọn káfíńtà, ṣèṣì rojà múlá wa, èèyàn dámẹ́ndra. Unleash, unleash it lórí mi. Unleash, unleash it ọmọge. Jìrú na jìrú, dòró na dòró. Ọlújì ọlújì, súnmọ́ mi ọlújì, ayé.
It is very possible for you from Oka to the world. I'd like us to know that innovation requires soul.
One of the things that made me very strong and thick in the industry where I choose to operate was the fact that I try to use the little money I have to pay for this kind of programs.
You cannot be whatever you want to be. You can be whatever you are designed to be.
Eventually, we demand financial discipline from you. Perception, how people are seeing the brand, matters a lot.
Since 1947, the matter never settled. You be what I be get to. Possibility don't get one let you. Better recognize, better stuff all time. No other name they go call mine. As I dey shut it down, nice. Monday, start out. Tuesday, start out. Wednesday, start out. As long as I jalaba, and they call me the Godfather. Move like an Italian. Jalaba time. Wait, jalaba.
Hello! Oh my goodness! I'm super excited this evening. Good evening, everyone. Beautiful evening, every single person in the room. Yes, I can see each and every one of us. Beautiful evening. Oh, let me start from the beginning. Let me start from the beginning. Who was the first person here? Say the truth. Don't say the truth. In fact, wait. Let me trace back, because I'm giving a prize for the first person that joined this call. Who was the first person that joined the call? Hey, I can see you. My namesake Onyedika Chukwuanosike. I can see you, Tracy. I can see you, Amarachi Osita Dima. Yes, I can see you, Chinaza. Scholastica Chukudi. Yes. Who was the first person here? Who was the first person here? In fact, you know what? Don't worry. I'm going to trace back who that person is, and I have a prize for that person, a data prize for that person. Yes, beautiful evening, Victory. Yes, I can see you, Olivia, Emmanuel, Shehu. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to be here. I wish you guys watched the video that that brought me in, because that video really pumped me up like. Yes. Okay, so this is to announce to us that the first person to join this call. I can see you, Chukwemeka, Justin, successful. Yes. So as you join in, all you just have to do is type in where you are joining from. Okay. Beautiful evening, Genevieve. Good evening, Genevieve. So the first person that joined the call, I don't know. His name is Wiseman E. His name is Wiseman E. So if you know this person, tell the person to send a message to SM First. Okay? Send a message to SM First. I can see you at that, Julius! Faith Itua. Beautiful from Onisha. Ah, Summer from Oka. Is there summer in Oka? Endurance from Onisha. Mesoma from Oka. We should be having more persons. We should be having more persons. Eh? More people. Just Justin, I want to believe you. But let I want to believe you, Sha. Okay, Olikeze from Ibaram. Chubby from where? From Oka. That's Choma Mary Jane. Promise. Blessing Elizabeth. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey. See, you see this our content creation class. Oh, see, we are the best of the best. We are not doing any competition, no. You are not doing any competition. But you see this one. Who said that thing? We die here. But I want to say we live here. Okay, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Ada Julius, SFS Abuja is in October. I'm doing amazing. Like I'm doing fine. I'm so pumped up for tonight. Hey, people don't see. You people don't understand the thing that is really. I don't know the vibes here. Oh, it can cover for everybody. It can cover for everybody. It was Wise Man. Oh, I'm so sorry. It was Wise Man. I saw his comments. Wise Man came, dropped his comments, and that was the first comment to show that someone was here at the first place. So Wise Man is the winner of our data bundle. Yes. Okay. Yes. Destiny from Oka. From Aguleri. Emmanuel. Keep it coming, keep it coming. See, this our class is going to be an exciting one, and I must tell you, no dull moments, no dull moments. Anytime, every time, in here, always. Okay. Afalabi Comfort, Ekpeleo, sorry. It was only Wise Man I saw. It was his comments that even got my attention to the comment section. All right. So Wise Man E, if you are here, just send. Don't worry, we have more stuff to give out. Okay, don't worry. You see this? See, people should leave it. Just relax. Do like this. Do like this. Relax. Comfort from Oka. Good to have every single person here. Okay, so we are going to be diving right deep into what we have for today. And reason being that the person who is going to be giving us this talk today. Ha! First, let's hold on first. Good to have you, Esther from Owerri. So tell me, the day I know some of us were not able to catch up with the first session that happened by 4 p.m. So tell me, testimony from Lagos, welcome. So tell me, how was your day? How was your day? I had a good day today. I had a good day today, although hitches here and there. But just tell me, how was your day? How was your day? How did it go? What happened? Did anybody fight you? In fact, did anybody look for your trouble? Let me come and fight that person back for you. So tell me, how was your day? Good to have you, Moses Choma from Port Harcourt. Good to have you, Emmanuel. Tina from Naya. Yes. I saw you yesterday. Ifite Oka. Yes. See, be consistent though. I'm observing. Oh. And one thing about me, let me just share this one about me. One thing about me is if I come across a particular name, one, two, three times, my dear, it's definitely going to stick. And somehow, somewhere, your name may just pop up in my head, and who knows? Who knows? Who knows? So be active. Be active. Nobody's telling me how their day went. So okay. Tracy said, I had a good day, went to class, came back home, went out again, and here I am. Okay. Amara, so sorry. Your day was stressful. Ekpele. Don't worry. You see this class, you're gonna enjoy yourself and ease off the stress. Okay. So just sit tight, relax. You're not going anywhere. Okay. We have all the time. All right. So yes. Okay. My day was amazing. It was good. I went out, had a couple of meet up and appointments, and came back. Mm-hmm. Genevieve, why won't I notice you now? Don't worry, you won't do notice me or I die. I've noticed you, Genevieve. Good to have you. Okay, Emmanuel said my day was splendid and productive. Grace Love TV, my day was awesome. Oh, Ekwele, you missed a class, Sylvia. What happened? Oh, okay, don't worry. Don't worry, just chill. We're gonna use this our class to just relax. So I want you, even as you are here, you see, this is 8:21. 8 o'clock on the 24th of um June 2025 can never be gotten back again. So you must be able to grab everything you can grab. Oh, so sorry. We pray for your healing once to trauma, stressful time, recovery from malaria and typhoid. Have a good recovery. Faith Odo. My day was stressful, but sorry. Okay, John Precious, I can see each and every one of us. So I am going to be diving straight into what we have for today. And because today is going to be a very exciting one, this session is going to be an amazing one, practical all through. So get ready. Get ready. Don't dull, just get ready, okay? So now this is to let us know once again that we have a lot of things lined up, many activities lined up for our main event. And what is the main event? The SM Fest Orca 2025. And so this boot camp is just a startup audit, and after the boot camp on the 4th of July, we're going to be having the founders mixer, of which in that room you're going to be having a whole lot of CEOs, founders, name it, technocrats, tech experts, you will see them. Oh, boku, 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 boku. All of them are going to be in that room. And see, the best thing you must do for yourself is to grab a ticket to get into that place. Access to get those kind of people is usually way more than what you're going to be paying. So with 30,000 naira, you can get your access to that room. And who knows, you can get in angel investors. Oh. Hey, see, you guys don't know what happened during SMFest last year. The truth is, I will share the story with us much later. But see, if there is anything, anytime you just hear SM Fest, run, like rush and grab it. I don't know how our our president said, grab, grab it, run and do whatever. Don't just dull in it. So this is going to be happening on the 4th of July 2025 at the Radisson Onyx Hotel. And then we're going to be having the main SM Fest event that is going to be happening live at the Hollywood Event Center, Oka, Anambra State. And you don't want to miss it. So, whatever you're doing, find a way to grab your tickets. All in all of our social media handles, we are going to be putting out how to get your tickets. All right. So, don't dull or say no darling. If you're not going to dull, tell me no darling, no darling, no darling. All right. So with that, we will be diving straight and right deep into what we have for today. Yay! I wanted to do a quiz. I wanted to do a quiz at first, but I said, let me let me allow you people to relax a little. Tomorrow I'll do my quiz, and it's not my quiz that I'm going to use and give mark. Yes, promise, no darling. Okay, Grace Love TV, no darling. Amara, oh, thank you. Genevieve, no darling. All right, so let's dive straight and right deep into what we have for today. Okay, so Firstly, let me remind us that somewhere close to the end of tonight's class, we're going to be sharing the attendance link to do well to put your name down in the attendance. And then also, we're going to be having a lot of workflows, assignments that are going to be given. So do well to pay attention. Pay attention because the outstanding ones, we are definitely going to recognize them and they're not going to stand out. Okay. So, yes, I'm going to be introducing our facilitator for today. Stainless Herbert. Let me tell you something. Hmm? No attendance right now, okay? So chill. Just they used to say, take a chill pill, take a chill pill. Chill. Attendance is going to come. So don't worry about that. It's definitely going to come. And tonight we are going to be having one of Nigeria's finest. Hey, see, I'm not even good at hype, But this one, see, you are going to love this whole thing. Okay, so tonight we're going to be having one of Nigeria's, in fact, for me, he's not just a resourceful person. Like, he's an all-rounder for me. Oh, I don't know about you, but for me, he is an all-rounder. He's a father, he's a husband to one wife. Hey, in fact, don't worry, let me just read his bio briefly and then we'll just dive straight deep into what we have for today. Our facilitator is an SEO expert. He's a WordPress developer. He's a full stack digital marketer with over 10 years of experience. Are you ready? Hey, he has built over 50 high traffic blogs, trained 500 plus content writers, and manages ha hmm $30,000 plus in Google Ads spend, delivering 25% sales growth. Currently, the growth manager at Silicon Africa and technical director at SM First International. Hey! This person drives online success for global brands. So, with the fire emoji, calm down. With the fire, I want you to give it to me. Hey, give it to me in the comment section. Hey, with the fire emoji, I want us to welcome Mr. Chijidu Noble Akujobi. See, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me until he comes off stage. Give it to me. See, one person who is the technical director of SFS International. Hey, you are not ready for what you must see. You are not ready, oh, you are not ready. Give it to me, the fight. Give it to me. Comment section, comment section, comment section, comment section. Just give me that fire. Give me that fire. Give me that fire. Yes, so
Good to have you in
yes,
this
yes, yes,
section
yes.
tonight. I believe that we have been blessed. Let me use the word blessed because minds have been shifted, knowledge have been grabbed for these past three sections that have passed. It is amazing to be at a place where knowledge is shared, right? You will see that at the end of these 7 days, your life will be on another level. Your conversations will change. The way you see technology, the way you see life, the way you see making money will change entirely because we have been under the shade, right? This is one of the best, especially if you stay to the end of this program. This night is one of those nights that will shift your mentality about AI writing. You also shift your mind about business automation. People are really struggling, but I bet you the world have moved past us at this moment. I was sharing with my friend that the bubble of AI in Nigeria is more about personal development, productivity. It has not hit the business level, right? People are still doing businesses like the brick and mortar manner. So, but in this class, You will be the change agent that would go back and do business the other way, or become somebody who will help other businesses grow through AI, through automations, and all of that, right? I want to say a very big shout out to the convener of SM Fest Oka, Mr. Ochije Ifeanyi. Amazing guy. Look at the knowledge or the presumption of this event or this boot camp is a novel idea. And I'm so grateful that it's coming this way. This is just the first edition. Check where we'll have next year, next 2 years, we'll be having the best mind in this place. All right. So, what do you owe yourself this night? I want you to get a pen and a paper, keep it beside you. I will be going through the processes of teaching you how to do AI in an advanced way, and also how to automate your business. Whatever you have written in that your book is your next move. Before we dive into this, I want to give a big shout out to my boss, Mr. Excel Aja. He is the brain that has brought the whole system of SM Fest together. And we are very grateful that he's coming from a mind like him. So without wasting much of your time, we are going to dive into AI content writing. We're going to dive into business automation, how to create courses online, how to grow your businesses online using AI. Tell me on the comment section which one you want to start this night learning, right? Then we're going to start from there and we'll go deep down. Please be careful of what I will say. Some of them are live. Some of them, not all, some of them, all of them are live. They can change you. One of the knowledge in any of the softwares I will mention will change you forever, right? Let's get there, straight into it. ChatGPT and AI writing. Guys, this is the course, Tools for Digital Business. I picked out this one, Tools for Digital Business, right? This is what we're going to cover in the space of 1 hour or 1 hour, 30 minutes, thereabouts. My name is Mr. Noble Akujobi. Mr. Noble is an SEO expert, a WordPress developer. I have leveraged AI to do my work. And also I have done some crazy creative design works. The slide you can see here is my a digital marketer. Let me use that word. Or I just tend into the full stack part of it. We have done Facebook, we have done blog setups, we have done SEO, we have done Google Ads, and many other things. If you think you need these skills, just hit me up. We'll talk about it, and then we can fly from there. My first slide is a very interesting one. I said how to automate your business communications, how to create ebook blogs and other contents using AI, how to design and sell products like ebooks, courses, and templates. So this is at the part of the things you're going to learn. So one of the things that have happened to this world is ChatGPT, right? It is an amazing tool that till today we are so grateful about, right? You wake up in the morning and you want to write something because there is ChatGPT. You want it to reframe or restructure your thoughts, right? You query it to just like your personal guide, right? It is your truth. It explains who you are. It talks about. I remember when the idea came about, when you say ask ChatGPT what, based on what you have googled or what you have chatted with it, can it say who you are at the moment? Some persons could realize that ChatGPT could talk deep about them, right? Most people are hiding their deep secrets on ChatGPT interfaces, right? I watched a joke from Mackenzie, right, where he was like, "Babe, where's your WhatsApp?" Open his WhatsApp, open his Facebook chat, and when the babe said, "Please, can you share your ChatGPT?" the guy quickly rushed his phone and destroyed it. It was very funny because that is our new reality. People are going to be trusting this. I said ChatGPT came to us like Jesus. People never believed that there is something like that. Look at Jesus when he came to the earth. He was born in the minds of people did not expect, who people did not expect the savior of the world to come from. There was a big doubt, right, of where the savior of the world should come from. And the funny thing there is that people made just jest of it, right? When John the Baptist was shouting, "Prepare the Savior, the way of the Savior is here," and all of that, people never believed it. They want to just this chat in front of you. Say Sam Altman, who is the founder of OpenAI, came out on November the 30th, 2022, and wrote a post and said, "Today we are launching ChatGPT. Try talking with it here," right? Chat.openai.com. He dropped it. One beautiful comment that stood out for me is from this Indian guy, Rajesh. He said, "Love the ambition and the thesis, but given the current tech, it is rather, he says it's rather your worst product concept so far." See how that talk down, see the talk back, right? They never believed something like this could come on board. When ChatGPT came, it was for people in this part of the world, like a new antichrist. I hear they deceive us. For those that don't understand it, with something that will deceive people, right? In all of it, it came to us like something that is not real. Right from the days of Web 1, Web 2, Web 3, and all of that, we are moving gradually into Web 4, right? Where computer now talk back at us, we collaborate, and we do a lot of things. I've also watched Sam Altman in one of the interviews. He was like, yes, ChatGPT came on board, is a groundbreaking idea. Have you seen that we are already moving out of ChatGPT? We are moving into the area of moving out of chat and productivity. We're moving into health sector, where the AI models will be able to, dictate gene patterns and DNA patterns and be able to use to fish out cancers and take it off. So they are currently working on that to see how far these guys have gone. It has gone past just chatting. It has gone past, in the US and other places, it has gone past doing businesses, because now AI can actually meddle in terms of hardware, in terms of having conversations with people. It's gone beyond just chatting. So chatting is the one that we have embraced for the thought. You can tell ChatGPT to set a reminder for you at this moment. It is amazing. The next on the list is, this is where I define ChatGPT. Said it is a language model trained on billions of pieces of text. If you don't train a model like GPT, they will be limited. That's why we have models of 2021, 2022. They have, they scrape the internet, they scrape, they scrape all of what is called text globally, pictures. They scrape all of these, and and they gave it a new, use it to train the AI to become better. They scraped all of these to train the AI to become better. So he said ChatGPT is a language model trained on billions of piece of text, not just regurgitable text, but not regurgitable information, but to understand and generate language with human fluency, right? Sometimes I don't think there's anybody who could write. Even Chimamanda cannot write better than a ChatGPT at the moment. So long as you tell the ChatGPT to write like Chimamanda, it will go get the brand voice, right? And give you exactly what it looks. For us, writing is solved. Most of us that struggle with organizing our thoughts, we are technical guys, right? This kind of beautiful this thing, because we can organize the lines that we want and explain what we want. The guy sits down based on the training and gives you the best of language tone, best of fluency, based on deep thinking. Is answering questions, drafting emails, generative creative content, and so much more. What have ChatGPT not done? One of the things that ChatGPT have done for me that marveled me most was the fact that I could submit just what I think should be a roster, or just I want this and then this and this, and it could be able to regenerate the roster for me based on some of the ideas. That's one. The other two was the fact that it could code a plugin for me based on the concepts I have in my head. I could prompt it to code plugins, which helps me develop WordPress website for people. An amazing feat. But at the level where GPT now is, nothing is impossible with text. That is the level we're in at the moment. Nothing is impossible with text. Nothing. We're moving to the next slide. Your business needs text communication. Now we can communicate sometimes before you even send your boss a message that is so deep and has a lot of conversations. You have to go and create ChatGPT to give you an idea on how you can communicate with your boss in a very nice tone. Some of us, if we leave us to our boss or some of the communications we do in our office, it will be very terrible because of the state of our hearts. ChatGPT comes as a mediator to give us that soft landing. Some of us at the state of communications, the way we wanted to write it, if we leave it that way, it will cause commotion. Sometimes ChatGPT comes to our rescue, right? In business communication, there is something very important. You have to maintain a certain tone. Even if you're employed today, there is a tone the company will be using from the foundations of the earth. So you are not the person to come to change it based on your temperament. So what does it do? ChatGPT is the only platform or the only model that could maintain your brand voice over the time. Your brand voice is maintained based on the promptings. I'm going to show you how to also prompt that so that you can also maintain your brand. You speak the same way. Have you ever thought of the guy who writes for Trump? Do you think Trump has all the time to chat or drop tweets every day on the Blue app, right? On the Bluebird app, right? Most of the times, there is somebody who has studied his brand voice and is able to do that. You can also tell ChatGPT, see, I like this guy, I like the way he talks. Can you help me on that, study the way he writes too? So I can also be writing in that format. Yes, it is possible. You can use ChatGPT to build what we call brand tone, right? The way you sound. It is very, very much possible. So it can be in your emails. I will show you that email is no longer a thing. Hope it finds you well is gradually leaving the system. There are better ways to communicate. Hope it finds you well, and all of those languages you speak. Emails are the new. If you go to your normal Google now, there is Gemini also helping you to frame based on the emails you have sent thus far. It can generate your brand voice. None of us know that. You can generate your brand voice. You can say based on my tone and the so the next is customers UX, customer user experience, right? There is one good thing that we're going to talk about in this area. We'll pick them one after the other: social media, FAQ, blog sales, and admin. And I will show you how these things work. So quickly, and next slide. Blog sales and copies. This part is my favorite, right? And I will introduce you guys to one of the best tools that can help you do a lot of things, right? The first thing I want to tell you is that blog writing has been dominated by AI. Before, we just have almost few contents online, but now people are churning almost 4 million contents daily, just blog posts, right? So every day people are churning almost, there is almost one post for almost everybody in the whole world, right? So maybe that statistics might be a little bit corrected, but everybody is churning content. Everybody's churning content, and it is one problem that we're having. The more contents are being churned out every day, there is a call for us to know the one that is quality. So AI now said, instead of making just writing using AI to write content, let's get a tool that is dedicating in writing blog content. That is a tool called Phrase. Phrase.io. I will share the full articles. It can help you obey marketing laws like the attention, interest, desire, action, either formula, blog intro, blog title. You can use AI to write any of these things. Instead of writing the full post, AI can help you bridge it easily. Phrase.io was one of my breakout tools when I started back in it started back in 2021, 2022. I started knowing about this tool, but they have upgraded their tools. 2022 when AI started, that's when it started. So I mean, one of the best tools in writing content, from the thinking process down to the end. You don't need to think again. You don't need to make research. The things that take time in Google or in things that take time in writing a blog post are no longer there. They have eradicated all those hassles. I would share with you in the descriptions and the tutorial I'm going to walk you through below. So we're going into the tutorial right away, and I want you to pay close attention as I teach you how this works. All right, so we're back to Phrase. Phrase.io. Look at it. Phrase.io. 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 That's the tool you can use. It might be expensive at some point, but I will share with you. Just stick with me to the end of the video. I will share with you how you could group buy it, and you can get it as low as $12 for the whole month. You know what that means? You can write as many content as possible, and you can do as many blog posts. I was just trying out this topic, but I'm going to share with you how you can start from beginning to the end of this, to the end of writing a full blog. Start from, so this is the interface, like from the plan I had with sharing accounts with some other person. So they are also writing their content. After that, I pick my content and I'm off this platform. So what does this phrase do for you? So this is it. We're adding new content. It's called SEO workflow. Provides you work on SEO workflow. Analyzes your search results. The first thing you do when you are writing a blog post is to do a research. But this guy will do the research for you from beginning to the end. Top-notch research. It picks the best top 10 contents, analyze everything inside the top 10 contents, right? And brings it out for you. That research has been taken care of. The next thing you will do is now to get your table of content. All right. For those that understand blog writing, you arrange your table of content. When your table of content is arranged, you can now start writing. Write your introduction, write all of it. So what this guy does for you, it does your research, gets your table of contents. You can decide to remove what you don't want on your table. That's why it is better than just using ChatGPT to write your whole. This is the workflow. Let's dive into it right away. Ask for your keyword. Keywords are the first things when you're writing a blog post that is asked of you, right? When you're writing a blog post, you will provide the keyword. The keyword is the most important thing in a content. For a full-blown content to be done and to be discovered on search and AI, the keyword is very important. Let me take, for instance, a keyword on best social media event in Nigeria. I'll select my states or my country where I'm writing from. Is Nigeria, English. If you have a content you've done before and you want to rewrite it with a new keyword, you paste that content here. But if you don't have, you're writing from the fresh start, you take off this, then you create a document. So After creating a document, this is where it was to. So that document is either you start with an empty page or write with AI immediately. Create content brief. Content briefs is sent to someone explaining how a content should look like by the end of when the content is being done. Right? Most times, content managers use content briefs to take care of that. So you import content from a URL. They already have templates that you can also look at from. But this is not what I want to do. This is what I want to do. First of all, go to research. It says process the top 20 search results, not even 10, top 20 search results from the following queries. Let's click that. What it does, it goes on Google to do the search. Or doing the search. After the search is being done, the results that will come out, say it's a digital marketing event in Lagos, marketing events in Lagos 10 times, is that tech.eventbrite.com. It now goes to research all these platforms. These are what it will give 10 hours to. For a typical content writer, this takes them almost 4 hours to do their research. But in less than 2 minutes, that is a miracle. In less than 2 minutes, AI has done that beautiful work for you. You don't need to stress yourself, and you will land at the yes we call a content cluster. From there, you will select the subheadings you want to feature in your own content. All right, the subheadings you want to feature in your own content. Research is on site that is working on at the moment. Research is being done. You have a strong laptop so that the high is going through the content, and very soon we should have a final output of what it do. Why that is being done? The best social media event in Nigeria. Why do I choose that topic? Because SM Fest is like it. We need to do more content to dominate this. So let me see what it does in terms of giving us a research that will look at. It will take a little bit of time. This is almost 2 minutes. Let's see how it generates us with that result. When the result comes, this is your writing board. Everything you see on your WordPress environment, voila, our result is out here now. Anything you see on your WordPress environment, you can see there. As it scores you based on the guys that are already ranking. It's not based on what you have done. If you're a blog writer or intending blog writer, you find out that the best way to generate this is now AI. Not just generating content verbatim. I want you to write me a blog post. No, there is a schematic, there's a template to which you use, and you get the best quality. Still because of the kind of training AI gets. So anybody that is saying that AI is not good for content at this moment should also think twice. Because also there is also another version which this course will not cover, humanizing AI. I have a course on that. Very soon that course should drop. I've had it's still AI that can help me the AI my course or make it humanized, right? It's still AI that will help me make my course sound like human. So there is a prompt for that, especially engineered for the work I do. So what do you have? What is social media? Which social media is popular in Nigeria? These are the outlines, 22 search results, right? This is from 10 times. Marketing events in Nigeria. These are the subheadings the guy came up with. The next one is Lagos Tech Fest. These are the subheadings that they have. Right? This is newcamp.co. This is the subheadings they have. So what you need to do, if I'm selecting, let me give for instance, I'm selecting this one is the one AI gave to us. I can copy this and then create my own outline. Now this is my time to, after my search engine results, this is my turn to create my own Okay, so let's confirm that my best this is just I need to add headings. So whenever I click on this is the results and this is how it's showing. This is result one, result two from Google. And I want to talk about, let me look for one subheading that will make sense. Let me look for one that makes sense. See that I can beat these guys because they did not use the right format to this. What I need to do is to do the better subheading, right? Can rewrite this. I said, why? My first is why attend a social media event. Now I've not written this one. This is what my first header two. Let me change it to header two. You see, I've now have my first header two, right? Saying that I will now start looking for the events that will fill this one. Event one, I've chosen Lagos Social Media Week. Though before that, I can also add subheadings. You see, there is a very big gap in this content. Nobody has done a descriptive work on this. The guy who is even number one is, and this is social media agencies, not even social media events. Let me just pick up this one and then I'll bring it up, drag it up. Look at this. This is beautiful. Nobody does this kind of thing. The next subheading I will do, I will just rearrange it. I said top social media events in Nigeria. This is my subheading. I can now bring another other heading. I want to put SM first. Since I've not seen SM first on the list, I can put my header 3 social media first bracket SM. This is now, let me move it as number 1. That from here you can keep adding your table of content. Let me add one more, then I can tell these guys to write the content for me. You can see there is no even event here that is social media related. SM First stands as tall as anything. Let me add this event. I'm not sure it's a social media event. A festival. I'm just adding. So you follow the conventional patterns of blogging, which is header 1 is there's only one header 1 in the full of the content, then the header 2s before you last seen header 3s and all of that. These are the ones I can see. You see, let me pick out this one as my selected thing. So from here I can now say generate article. I've gotten the subheadings. The next thing is generate article. I can use AI to reframe this, but I don't want that. My outline is here. You can go ahead for those that want to. You can add your brand voice here. If you have a brand voice already saved, you already have your brand voice. There is a way you train this to have a brand voice, general tone. I don't want to do this. Let me just concise and readable, neutral, convincing, reasonable, and all of that. So you can train them to have, these are what we call semantics, some of the things that will be inside your content. Look at this. This is the best. I've not met this kind of thing. This, I can be able to generate the content that will rank the next day on search. How many of us is enjoying this class already? Don't worry, it might be paid for now, but I'll show you where you can get this in as cheap as. I promise you can write 30 content a day, and one content on the international scale is $30, right? $20, $30, depending on your clients. In Nigeria, you can get contents of 10,000, 8,000 your house, and you're writing blog posts, one content per day with AI. more than what is one content per day? You can do 5 contents per day with this structure. Then you can learn about humanizing. That one is something you can also, that's a further course on working with this. After this, you can pass it through a humanizer and then you are ready to publish without stress. This is one of the best tools that have happened in. Now we're done with the blog and sales copy. I know most of us learned a lot. Not just blog writing, you can do sales copy there. Everything is systemized, is systemized for you. So one of the best things you can do for yourself is to get yourself this tool, all right? And you can enjoy everything you want. So the next thing we're going to do is building your personal workflow. This is, if you can see on my screen, you see SEO content editing agent, SEO content editing, Noble's SEO content auditor. These are my GPT, sorry. So this is my own agentic workflow. So the power of AI is not just for you to use, it's for you to build systems around it to help you do work. All right, I'm a content manager and I have people's content I review. What I need to do is to come here and pop it up, and then based on my knowledge over the time and the checklist I have, I've already fed this my GPTs with all of those things and with new knowledge. I said, in case Google releases any new update, help feed it here so that it can also judge this my content. So all the knowledge that makes me a content manager, I gave it to AI. I said, AI, hold it. What I need to now do is not to be reasoning that much anymore. Is for you to help me run the system. Whereas I have my time to do other things. So AI came through for me. This, my GPT, is not available for free accounts. That's why I will still show you where you can get your GPTs. When you have built out your workflow, your agentic AI, you can now take off their subscription there. It's as cheaper as what you normally get. Normally it's around $20 per account, but you can build out your own from there. After building it out your own, it is permanent on the web. So you can use that, share with your friends and all of that. I may not share my own with you for now because it is tailored to what I do. And unless you want me to build out a workflow for your team to also use to multiply the number of work they do, what you need to do is to supply me with all the knowledge that they use to run every day. Back it up in all of this. Sometimes the knowledge are dynamic, so you have to also learn how to update, right? For us, Google Update is coming out here now and then. So what you need to do, you update your knowledge. So let's dive into that area, right? And then we can get it. So I have my ChatGPT. I may not go too deep into this. This is where from here you can go to your GPTs. For those that have premium accounts, you can go to your GPTs. From here, you can land at yourself here. So you can build out my GPT. So my GPT is your own agentic AI. You build an AI to manage your own another AI, right? That's agentic. You move up because you're not being able to build a model. Model is like GPTs like this. You are not able to build your knowledge base cannot, but be able to build yourself an agent. It will help you in proofreading. It will help you in managing stock inventories. In your office, you will, if you have someone that does marking of schemes and all of these multi-choice questions, you can build yourself an agent. Pour in the inputs there, and it generates the result with a twinkle of an eye. That is what an agentic AI can mean for you as a person. It can mean you getting the best of the whatever you do. So one of the assignments we're going to do is for you to find a premium one account. As a team, you come together and build an agent to solve a particular problem. Something you know people do repeatedly online, right? Something you know people constantly do repeatedly. So can you create an agent that will help you solve that problem? Yes, it might be editing a particular word. It might be editing a particular blog post. It might be It might be in your own field. You know what is done repetitively. You build out your own. This is where I've pitched my tent for the past 5 months. I'm just learning to build systems that could help people do better work. Understand what the current system is, analyze it, draw data structures and algorithms that could help you get to where you want to do, what you want to get, and then you build it out. It is not a hard stuff. I may not be able to build one for you here because of time. You can just put it, they will just call for the models that you need to build it, and then you get it done. All right. So when they say get a premium ChatGPT, it's not for bragging sake. It's for more functionality. You're moved out from being a user to a creator. All right. Very soon, in the nearest future, everything in this world, every app in this world will have their agent on ChatGPT. Be it Facebook, or be it Twitter, they will have all their agents all around. So those are agents who can help you. From ChatGPT, you publish to their platform. From ChatGPT, you can do anything. From ChatGPT, now Google has agents that can help you schedule your time from ChatGPT into Google Calendar. So everybody will have a medium. The next phase of work is agents. So if you can build an agent, AI will not replace you. So AI is not replacing anybody. AI is only replacing people that don't know how to build agents. So it's a course you can go and take on Udemy, how to build AI agents. So it can help you for any business. I like the way these people do their work, but can I help? You see people that generate they say generate a document for land and all of that, build an AI agent for it. You're generating document for this, build an AI agent for this that can ask you for input. I need Matthew, okay, case name. I need where he's staying. PM, you generate indemnity form. You generate non-disclosure agreement. You generate privacy policy. You generate, that is someone's work as an agent. You ask for their role in the company, you can generate a cover letter for them. You ask for this, you generate this thing. So my assignment still goes in the form of generating agents that can help people do their work. Is that understood? Right. So that is on building agentic workflows. So it is a new thing that can help your business grow faster. Another area that I'm going to be sharing with you is the area of building virtual assistants. One of the best companies when it comes to hosting is Hostinger. Do you know why? These guys, they may not have all the number of virtual assistants, but their AI agent is the best in terms of hosting agents ever. And it has proven to Hostinger has proven to be one of the fastest growing hosting platforms in Africa, in the Middle East, and even in Europe, because of what? Their swiftness in answering your questions. What do I mean? If you sit down and build out yourself, you can use the format slide, you can use this format to build yourself a workflow, a virtual assistant that can help you answer questions in the office. What do you need to do? You generate all the FAQs that you need and generate all the if-else statements that people could ask. If this does not work, this will work. You bring out suggestions, write it down, feed the AI on it, and go and sleep. Even in the midnight, AI will be answering your questions. Is that clear? That is the next move of what we are doing at the moment. Companies will use AIs. So virtual assistants, where AI is coming for you. So you have to even learn how to build systems for people. So why I want to start with virtual assistant. There are some skills. So we're going to talk about that in the next class. Please don't miss out. That should be on Thursday. We'll talk about freelancing, work from home, and all of that. So we'll talk about the next level skills that will see the brightness of the day. Right. So the next part, please don't go anywhere. We're going to talk about this part so deeply. We are learning a lot. I know the knowledge is now bubbling, right? From the fact we have talked about the email systems, right? We can also delve more on the email systems. Also talked about the blogging system. We've also talked about the agentic workflow. We've talked about the virtual assistants. These are places where text and man are needed the most in terms of communication, business communications, and closing sales and all of that, right? Text are needed. So we're going to be looking at social media, we're looking at other things, and then we'll also look at um, um, other admin user experience. So we're going to look at that before we now finally enter the last part of the lesson. Don't go anywhere. The last part of this conversation is mad, right? Catch you there. All right, so we're back to this. Okay, so we are going to look at the social media. All right, social media is a lot. I know my friends in the other classes are doing well in terms of handling this part. Social media, right? Social media is the game changer, right? The fact that AI has entered social media uh, going to churn out more and more content. There will be more people be bold enough to now share content because somebody could vet their content without somebody seeing the content, right? You know what I mean? So that is on that. Then I want to be talking about the technical part of AI in social media. Now, when we talk about targeting, there is now precision in targeting with AI. AI can summarize your activity, your behavioral patterns, the way you were working. Before, most of us have watched the movie Social Dilemma, right? That was when AI was still learning, but now AI has sharpened their skills with razor blade, right? They can blade you to death with the terms of uh, interest. How many of us have understood that whenever you click on a thing on social media, there are other things that look the same way that is also glued to you, right? These are machine learning patterns that can study a particular content and okay, this is a relative content to this, so that if somebody is watching this the most, keep watching them. So somebody complaining that he see most of this in his timeline is based on what you're watching. So AI has sharpened its understanding in terms of targeting. What does this mean for business owners, right? Business owners who have landing pages can now target people with the right interest. You will not miss. You will shoot on sight. I was privileged to be able to set some ads for some persons. The woman called me at some point. I was like, Noble, do you know that the kind of people I'm getting now is the kind of people I've not seen before, right? I don't know my business could reach millions of people this way, right? It is because of the kind of targeting that is seen on Google Ads, especially Google Ads. I want to give it out to Google because they are very strategic in terms of getting to the people they want. Social media is a whole lot. Search is a whole lot. So when you say you need text for social media, you need to explain these things into the eyes of, especially for optimizing your landing pages, your social media accounts. Use the right hashtags, use the right kind of videos that go ahead and use hooks. Those my guys in the social media have talked about this. But for the terms of the targeting, this is where you need to go ahead and learn about Advantage Plus in Facebook. Advantage Plus alone is a new game changer. Before it is nothing. People normally leave it aside and go for just manual targeting. I want this person with this interest and all of that. But Advantage Plus can, when somebody is going a particular way, you can swindle the other way around. Advantage Plus is a new game changer because of the invention of the new Meta AI tracking system. So anybody in that hook will go in for it. Right. So that is where AI has come to play in the technicality of targeting. Now you can put in your pixels to your website from Facebook, and now you can track your sales. You can track your sales. That's a full course altogether. I think I've taught something like that about social media and Google as tracking. So you find out the places where your audience are coming from, and you can also decide to go open up a branch there, because the next office you need to open, the next branch you need to open may not be in Lagos, it might be in Badagry, it might be in Ondo State, because of the need and the data that your ads have shown you. So FAQs is what can be related to customer user experience, right? The AI can generate FAQs for you and answer them. So the next part is the AdminX. AdminX is where you can manage your company with AI. All the documents your company needs are generated. Is all in the way of getting your flows. You save money in terms of getting to look for documents that all of them, all the formats you want, all the structures you want with AI. So what we've talked about is the next we're going to talk about is how to automate your sales for your business, right? Yeah, this is the technical part of it. So what I want to talk about is because you can catch your skills before people get to understand. I wrote a post on Facebook. I said, digital marketers are the forerunners of AI in Nigeria. They are the ones that will lead the business innovation of AI, because the fastest place where AI can play faster, beyond coding and beyond productivity, is marketing, right? So social media and Google as search engine, this is where people come from, right? There are better tracking. For my green arrow here, there is the processes that brings people from social media, Google ads, search engine, direct visits, purely AI. The tracking systems in social media that I explained is very, very cool. Google Ads is one area Nigerians don't even, except for Lagosians who are now embracing Google Ads like tomorrow. Like it all depends on their business to survive, right? So search engine is also a thing, and direct search is based on your brand trust. So in that green line you can see Google Tag Manager. If you can learn how to manage Google Tag Manager, you are a big time digital marketer. Google Tag Manager, I found out that it is one of the next move in terms of integrating AI to your business. Tag managers is Google's tool in tracking conversions, right? So I'm going to share with you platforms that you can start off for your business. Maybe you don't have money for a WordPress website, a Shopify website. Shopify is one of the biggest platforms for e-commerce in the world. WordPress WooCommerce is also doing well. WordPress powers almost 50% of the world websites, but you can also need to pay money to build out all of these things. There is a platform in Nigeria I just found recently, Store.Africa. Store.Africa, you can check them out online. Store.Africa, these guys have built out very robotic AI systems that can help you sell on WhatsApp, even when you're sleeping. So long as you're sleeping, somebody comes to your DM on WhatsApp, the AI takes over. It's Store.Africa. So you quickly go there. You don't need a website. You just go there, create your account, log in your products, and activate the WhatsApp sales bot. Immediately in the night while you are sleeping, AI will be closing sales for you. They will be chatting with someone online when you're not there, right? I want to buy this, AI will reply them. I want to buy, how much is it? AI replies them. Okay, how do I pay? It sends them the invoice immediately on chat, and it happens for them. So if you're looking at starting or building a business for people that can start selling online automatically with AI, Store.Africa is your point. So unless you also want to build out a full-blown website that can go global aside Africa and all of that, you can go aside. You're selling to customers in Europe. Shopify is there. for people that don't understand code the much. But if you want to now do the technical work, WordPress is your father, right? So store.africa is there. Maybe I can share their website. This is it, so that you see the interface. So sign in, power your brand, sell anything. You can start for free, contact sales. Look at the interface you're seeing here. As you're on WhatsApp, this is how you'll be seen. So long as so the person makes choice on WhatsApp, immediately there is no other thing than starting today. If you want to say, then the beautiful part, they have Flutterwave integrated, Paystack integrated, Stripe integrated. So if somebody is outside the country, they can do that for you. PayPal, and you can pay with Bitcoin and all of that. So what else are you waiting for? So all of the problems you have ever encountered in terms of payment, WhatsApp have solved it all. So what you need to do, just promote your WhatsApp number. They will land on your DM and then you go and sleep. You just be watching the sales go in and go on for you. You create your store, put in your product. You can use their app on iOS or Play Store. Go get it. It is an amazing tool for Africans. So you can sell to Ghanaians and they pay you in their currency and all of that, right? That is what I'm talking about. Then we go over to, after that, one moves here, then you can move them based on your conversation and all of the things, your site sleekness, your user experience. It moves them to either a CRM, that's what called CRM, customers relationship manager. So or it's a management tool that helps move users from just people who are visitors to full-time buyers. Right? You can move them to WhatsApp group, email list. These ends are gold mine. This box here, if you have these guys, you can retarget them as returning users. You can make them members and all of that. So with these, there are funnels you can do. So I want you to go home and study. There's a tracking system here from Google Ad Tag Manager, Facebook Pixel, and all of that. Then to your landing page, you can design a landing page. You have funnels here like that can help you track. There's MailChimp, there is many other mail platforms. There is Wati. There's a one called Wati for WhatsApp trapping, trap people to your WhatsApp group and all of that, right? So depending on there is the one join chat. You can use them to trap people from your website down to your email list or your DMs, right? So returning users, that is how they are formed. All right. So I'm just going so basic so I don't go so technical that people then lose out of whatever we're saying. All right. So I'll be wrapping up. So I've been able to have introduced store to you. Please go and create an account today and start selling tomorrow. Everything you needed is in 2 minutes, your store has been created. You put up your product, you're selling stuff online, you're selling clothes, you're selling shoes, you're selling courses. This guy will help you reach any other person globally. So how do I pay for AI tools? This one is my final point and the bonus to everybody, right? So there's a tool called TwoSoft. You can get all of these AI tools there at a subsidized rate. It is not cracked. It is a group buy. So you're sharing logins with someone. So you can do whatever you want to do. Just create an email or have an email that you use in subscribing for all of this. Any AI tool you're thinking of. Let me even share my screen and show you TwoSoft, right? So this is TwoSoft. I have an account. Okay, this is TwoSoft. These ones are the ones I have access to, and I can even buy more and add to whatever I have. So there you can see Perplexity, you can see ChatGPT, you can see a lot of them. Tools.twosoft or twosoft.com. You can get any of these tools. It's just taking a lot of time to load. There is where I got my Fraser from, right? That's where I got my Fraser from. From there, you can do anything you want to do. right? And get the results you want to get. All right, guys. So I believe value have been passed to you. And then since you started this conversation, you've been hearing about phrase, you've been hearing about automation, you've been hearing about how text and ChatGPT can help you run your business. I want you to start something today. So tell me in the comment section where you will start from at the end of this course. I want to see it. And remember, we're going to drop a quiz section. And in the organizers of this event, I will drop the class activities where you will need to go and use my ChatGPT and build out an agent that will help you have a process that is repetitive to become very seamless, right? So we have been able to go through, we've been able to go through emails, we've been able to go through customer UX, we're going to go through social media, majorly on the part of the Advantage Plus. So we've talked about how you could use blog and sales copy using phrase.io, and then how you can automate your virtual assistant. I am wishing you guys the best. I wish I have all the time to expand more. Maybe whenever I'm having another course, or just watch out for it, you can hit me up. We can expand this to any amount of knowledge you want to. There is, trust me, there is more to this. There is an advance of this, and it will be nice that you go deep and deep into it. Let's get your feedback on the comment section. I want to know how you feel and how you will start your journey in content. You guys, can you hear me?
All right, that was a super amazing session. Seriously, like at a point, I still have my book here. Like I was practically writing down the things I needed to implement because how does it feel? How does it feel that you are sleeping? You know, many of us, one of the problems that we're having is lack of sleep. Some of us stay awake almost all through. By by the way, we now have something that can keep running while we have and enjoy a good night rest. It's as simple as that. So thank you so much, Mr. Noble. That was an amazing session. And no, I don't want to say it was an amazing session. For everyone who has been asking about the softwares, he's right here to answer all your questions. So it is way more than amazing. Amazing is an understatement. I can tell you that, Mr. Noble. So he's right here to answer all of your questions. And to be very sincere with you, having something that can keep running for you even while you are sleeping, even while you are doing other things, my dear, I think it is high time we rethink our thought pattern. It is high time we rethink our thought pattern. A lot of people are saying, oh, even till today, somebody is still saying, AI is devilish. AI is I laugh in Japan because that person will be like Nokia. Sorry to say, but that person will be like that thing that happened to Nokia. That's what's going to happen to the person. So please, Mr. Noble, we just want you maybe to just speak to us. You know, mention there are certain tools that you talked about that you can use to automate your business. So just give us a summary while we take questions. I think some questions are already coming in, so just brief us up on that, and then we take questions. And yes, we're done with the day.
All right. So can you guys hear me? Confirm you can hear me, right?
So put it in the comment section if you can hear him loud and clear.
You can hear me, right? Okay, so first thing first, I want to start with the first software I mentioned. I mentioned Phrase.io. Phrase.io is a game changer, right? So one of the problems we have in content writing, blog content writing, is ChatGPT writing out everything for us, right? And it most times don't make sense. You hear those fluffy words, you hear those things that looks like tempestry, those kind of words that are very
Thrilled.
funny. So yeah, so I'm thrilled and all of that. So which makes it very AI-ish, right? So, but this guy breaks it down in pieces, from researching for you on Google to creating an outline for you and all of the dramas that happen. Maybe I can take a full advanced course on it so that one person can sit down a day and says he wants to write 5 articles per day. I know some persons in Nigeria that do 3, and you will not have any trace of AI around it, but they are still using AI. So, and they're making their monies. It sounds so, there is a waterfall when you're reading it, like from the area of lower concentration to area of higher concentration. After reading the content, you take actions immediately. So it is here to stay, and it's getting better, right? So AI's end is not coming anywhere soon, right? Is for us to jump on the train and do better with it. So phrase.io, then I mentioned premium chat GPT is another game changer, right? Deep thinking in terms of processing data is another thing. With phrase.io, you can also do your copywriting. You can do your you can do a lot of writing patterns around it. For those that want to write scripts, you can do it better there. You can also refrain all of the statements as it is coming out. So there is a dashboard for you to change some words if you don't like them. Then one good thing about phrase is that it also shows you, as you're writing, it shows you your percentage in terms of optimization. So it shows you your percentage, and you can actually do better. Your content can hit 90, 80, 85, 100, depending on how optimized the contents are. So blog writing is on blog writing. Then I also about the flow of business flows, right? Understanding that from just coming from Facebook or Google or Instagram or search or paid ads, you can trap users with AI, right? Just putting the tracking codes, the AI will analyze where this guy is coming from, possible things he has bought before, right? And then we tell you if you can, in the next 2 3 years, you can be able to, this person can be your loyal customer with all of the data that is proven. There's someone that I could able to detect that in their data is hidden their next location in business, right? The next thing, the woman starts moving immediately to open up a branch in that area. So, and that is how you could decode. AI could give you that insight immediately, and you move into action. So that is on those software. TwoSoft is a lot of them. You can get a lot of them there at a group buy level. So you can start from there. As you grow, you can now be an organ to buy your own full software, right? That is that on that. So there are questions that are coming. Let me pick them. Question 1, please. How can we be
Yes,
able
before this
to be
one,
connected to company?
sorry, Mr. Noble. There are a
All
couple
right.
of questions that came in before this one. I don't know if you can be able to take those ones.
All right.
I
So
remember
let's
Atansi Chidebere,
just pop them up.
the person mentioned, can you do affiliate marketing with Store Africa? That was her question. Sorry, or his question. I don't know whether it's ours. Can you do affiliate marketing with Store
So from
Africa?
we store, right? I think so,
Yeah.
right? Because what they need is people who could onboard. Like they are one of their business strategies, from what I understood, is having to do be like the money points, right? That have agents all over over Nigeria onboarding people into money point, right? Everybody could know that you could make some money. So I think it is a strategy for them. What you need to do is to go around and maybe I can ask some quick questions or do more research on the affiliate part. I've not talked about this, but I think it's something that they should have and should be running. So you can call that a business. You onboard people who don't have tech skills on deep. This guy is thinking deep, right? He's going that deep. Like onboard people for some fees, right? Bring them on stores. Okay, fine. Somebody can just, you can send up your number, they can chat you up, they can generate invoice for you and all of that. So should I go for the next question?
Yes, let's take this one
So
by
question,
Emmanuel Chinafumnaya. Chinafumnaya.
okay. Question one, please. Can we be connected to companies or individuals that we can write contents for and earn? Two, what is the name of an app that we can use to humanize? Okay, this app is not app, is sets of prompts, right? Is a prompt engineered to help you humanize. There are some also platforms that you can use to humanize a content, right? Okay, maybe I can list them out and drop them on the WhatsApp group later, but you can use your prompts and save yourself some of the stress of logging in into some various apps and use that prompt to humanize your content, take off the flops, make it sound more active, and then you look very professional in whatever you're doing in terms of writing blog contents. All right. So for content and for companies you can write for. Okay. So first thing first, there are some SEO guys. What you'll be looking out for is, first of all, build your brand. Shout your name on LinkedIn. If you shout your name on LinkedIn, they will come to your DM. All right. If you start looking for companies to write for, it will be very difficult. That's the truth. So I think we're also going to talk about that tomorrow. So how you could land your dream guys, right? It is not applying. A lot of people, if you drop a job now, if you don't even have a company and you drop a job now on LinkedIn, and you're sure of having, like, you just, maybe my email is tired, I want to bubble my email, right? I could just post the job on LinkedIn overnight. I can be sure of 200 applications. I don't know how guys do it, but it is happening. So it's overwhelming. Recruiters are no longer going that way. They are going by recommendation. So blow your trumpet on all the channels you can. All right. I know some ladies on LinkedIn. They may not have posted on Facebook. They have posted on LinkedIn. They have landed jobs from UK, Canada, and all of that. So, and those jobs are massive. When I mean massive is that some of these guys are agencies that get writing gigs of $100 per content, and because you're in Africa, they do service arbitrage, like John Obidi said. They collect $100 and give you $30 or give you $50 to run the ad. So so long as you give the value and blow your trumpet on LinkedIn, on any of these platforms, they will come to your DM, right? Then, and also prepare yourself for it, because as you're coming in, you want to test your abilities, and then the more you grow, they give you more bigger gigs, right? As you grow, they move from $50 to $70, and from $70 they leave the $100 for you. All right, does that answer that question? Please, Dikachi, can pop another question for me, please? Okay, so let me pick another question from here. So someone says, sorry, I heard you mention WordPress during the class. Are we to download that? No. All right. So WordPress is a platform that is a CMS. That's what we call CMS, content management system. They are like your apps, like your Android apps that manages your phone. So WordPress is like an OS that manages your website, right? So when you buy a domain name, for those that understand that, when you buy a domain name, like
www.anything, and you get your hosting from hosting or any of the platforms that can host your website. You can install WordPress. WordPress is like your OS. It manages your site from the front end to the back end. You don't need to worry about coding. So it's a powerful engine that could power millions of blog posts and all about. If you can be very certain that some big platforms like CNN is using WordPress and many other platforms that are using WordPress. So is for you to maybe understand how it works and install it on, if you want to go into full-time content blogging and all of that, you might be thinking of WordPress. So I hope that answers that question. So I am here to answer questions, more and more of it, so we can go. And so to help you understand your journey, right, you need to start from somewhere, right? Don't be a tech bastard. There's what we call tech bastard. People who don't have fathers and mothers, or people who don't have a place they are starting from, right? They are here today, they are here tomorrow, they are here today. AI, 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 AI. They have not even understand the foundation of what the internet is, right? You need to go and study internet. What is internet? What is the World Wide Web? How does it work? What is Web 1? What is Web 2? What is Web 3? So you need to understand those concepts before you even think of, delving into, make I generate picture, it is sharp and all of that. So concepts are very important. It helps you in growth, right? So understand concepts, and it is the foundation for you, right? Any other question? Mr. Noble, okay. Is there any other? I think more questions. How can we build an AI agent? Okay, so this is a very important question. So I will answer this with all clarity, right? So you first of all need to have a premium ChatGPT. You can have with your friend, right? Say, please, can I have a login, or let me just have something? All right. Or you can buy from what is their name? That should be Too Soft. You can buy from them. They can help you, give you access to my GPT. What can you do with my GPT? It will show you why. They will ask you the concept. So why do you want to build this stuff? What are the foundational knowledge about this thing? So if you build out the database of the where you can answer questions from, that is the most important thing in building agentic AI. It's not coding. It's not coding. So when you hear agentic AI, it looks as if it's coding. No, it's not coding. It's for you to understand the principles of how things work. All right. And it takes an expert to understand how things work. So if you can understand how things work, you can build that an AI agent. So take for instance, you are a graphic or creative designer, and somebody says, I am in this field and I want you to help me create a logo like this. All right. And you need to have a creative insight into that field. Maybe the person is into fashion field. You don't know the colors that match the fashion field, right? What you need to do, you look for a knowledge that supports colors, right? Colors for this, color for a brand that is bold, color for a royal brand. Feed it on the back of your agent, right? And then the next thing you said, impute. Please impute the niche, impute the text I can use. What font can I use for that? AI will mainly you put the niche. This niche is real estate. Immediately, it tells you the colors that can come in for their logos. It can tell you the color that can be there for this. So someone else may not need to start hitting their head in the wall. They can quickly use your built out agent to search for the next design concept they are looking for immediately. So they don't need to start looking for Google to give them. So you already built out a system so you can go online and say, I have built out a color generator system for web designers. You can rank on Google for that. A color generator system for or brand guide generator. All right, it's a thing. Before you start, someone start running mad thinking about brand guide. You can just pop in the industry, the niche, the brand color, and all of this, and you are getting out the result immediately. So building agent AIs are not they are not rocket science, right? It is for you to understand that this thing is doable, and you are a captain of industry in that niche. For you to provide industry advice, bring it to the ChatGPT and help other people do their work. I hope that explains agentic AI to the barest minimum. God bless you.
We have other questions. I don't know if Muteka can highlight that. I said, what are the tools I need to start blogging content, and how can I earn from it?
Wow, this is amazing. Okay, you are like in my habitat, right? So tools that you need to start blogging with. All right, before there were tools that AI did not were not part of it, but now most of them are gone extinct. So for you to start, right, first thing first, you need to think of your monetization strategy. How will you make money? It is a problem, and how long are you willing to pay the price of not making money, right? Because some of us will see the screenshots on Facebook and we think it is rocket science. So you see $30,000, $50,000, and it's like, hey, oh man, make I enter vlog in the next minute, and we are making it. Oh my god! And all of the dramas and the whole things that flashes your face, right? That is 14 years of someone's hard work to come to that level. And I don't know whether you're willing to sacrifice your 40 years to come to that point where you could, cash out and see the screens and you're happy, right? So, what do you need to start first? Ensure that you are in sync with the right strategy. Don't think of money in the first 3 years of blogging, right? Don't even think of it. First of all, think of another business that will be making you money so that you will not be frustrated. Because people get frustrated by the first 6 months of blogging, all right? And you want to you call it that the road is very hard. It's not your thing, right? So first thing first, understand where you want to go to. Understand that people want your content, right? And you're willing to give value to it. All right. Bring out some money to invest in it. If you're starting a physical business, right, you rent a shop, you buy equipment, right? Think like someone who is opening a shop near a stadium. All right. So you have to get those things ready, start up with a capital, and then take a niche. Don't cut corners. All right. In your 4th month, you start cutting corners. I want to start making money like this person. All right. Don't cut corners. Focus on a particular niche. Hit hard on it. Don't go to a niche that Google is already a dominant member in. There are some niches that are that is a dominant. Google cannot even do anything. On my mind taking much time, please. Or if you leave me, I will stay at the level, please. So let's help ourselves. So don't go to a niche that Google is so dominant in. Just take a niche that people are asking questions and you are ready to provide the answer. And also, while you're blogging, sell a product. This is one thing you cannot hear from any place. Sell a product, because Google will reward the guy who is bringing the advertisers to them. Advertising is how Google make money. Google makes almost 95% of their monies are made from advertising. So where the money is, if you are tilting towards that area, you will make money as they are making money. So people that are selling things online are the bigger they are the ones giving Google the bigger money. All right. I know some businesses in Nigeria alone that do $10,000 monthly on Google Ads alone, and there are people that are doing more. So check just for Nigeria and then check US, where the people are the normal thing to pay on. So think of selling products while you are blogging. So have a content section, have a product side, combine it. Your growth will be faster. Then also pay for technical assistance. This part can get the contents well or pay for technical assistance. You can be writing these things and then at least in your first 6 months you can see growth. From there you can skyrocket. Don't stop learning. Let me stop there. That's another masterclass altogether. Please, let's not go into that place, sir.
Seriously, that one, you see that one that has to do with don't stop learning. That is an entirely different masterclass, because one of the things that I've discovered is that many times young persons like us, we don't want to really stress ourselves like that. But then it's important that we know where to draw the line. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, that the first speaker was trying to tell us that, see, AI is not here to replace anybody, but AI is here to help, to help, only if we can see it that way. So thank you so much, Mr. Noble, thank you so much. So if you are here in the comment section, I can see Justin, I can see Dechuku. Oh, Dechuku Favor is already saying, wow, so much value. Truly, truly, in that, in the comment section, I want you to do something quickly for me. If um if Mr. Noble has given, I don't want you to put any fire emoji, I don't want you to put value, I don't want you to put value. If at this point you learned something very tangible from tonight's class, I want you to do something in the comment section. Just give me an AI-ish response. Somebody 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 said that this teaching is so AI-ish. Of course, if we do not talk about it now, see, in the next 1 2 3 years, we will not be here. And I believe we all remembered what happened to Nokia along the line. At some point they were mocking techno and like, oh, this China phone. But now see. So I want to let you know that, even if you're in the comment section, let me know. Yes. How was the class? Tell me, how was the class? What did you see? You see that person that is telling me you are thrilled. I'm thrilled. What an AI-ish response. Melvis. Melvis is saying I'm thrilled. Okay. So I'm waiting for someone to say, in the tapestry of all these things and all that we've learned. So yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Nobu. We know that you can go on, and the way, the passion and all that you've used to teach us tonight, I believe that we all got not just value, but something that will last a lifetime. Because guess what? AI has come to stay. AI is not going anywhere. Oh. He's not going to the pit of hell. Anything. He's not going anywhere. It is here with us. And it's not going anywhere. So the earlier we start to maximize, to use, and to grow our personal brands and our lives and make our lives better, the earlier for us. So yes, thank you. Emmanuel China from Naya says, thank you, Mr. Noble. We love your session. Ifeanyi Afulukwe. This is the first time. If this is your first time of attending this class, I want you to make a comment. Say it in the comment section. I have something for you. There is somebody that is not here tonight, and I noticed it. There's someone that is not here tonight. If this is your first time of attending this class, let me know in the comment section. Let me see your comments in the comment section. Oh, beautiful. So nobody is there for the first time. Amazing. So that is to say, Esther Goomba. I think, did I see you yesterday? I think I saw you yesterday. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are welcome. So yes, for those of us that were here yesterday, 2 days ago, and all, I told us one thing: if you're coming for the first time, we have our amazing ushers who are going to give you your puff puff and your zobo. So go to the back and meet the ushers. They're going to give it to you and share it free of charge. Nobody's charging you anything for this one. So so yes, thank you so much, Mr. Noble, for tonight's class. Subsequently, if you have questions, please do well to put it in the WhatsApp group. Ensure that you are there in the WhatsApp group, all right? And I trust that we didn't just get value, but something supernatural, something that is definitely gonna last for a long, long time. Nestor Cyber, thank you. Okay, that was an insightful session. All right. So basically, I promised someone a gift today. If you are that person, put it in the comments. I promised someone a gift today. If you are that person, I'm not going to call that person's name. Put it in the comments. There was someone at the beginning of this class. I promised that I'm going to do a subscription for that person. Emmanuel said, "Please adopt me as your mentee." Mr. Noble, you have a mentee now. Oh. So if you're that person that I said that I was going to give you something, if you don't mention your name now, your gift you have go. Your gift you have do what? Phew. Okay, Wodo Chinasa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are glad to have you as first timer. Should you ring bell for you? I don't have bell here. I would have done gling 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 for you. All right. So basically, we have had two sessions today, and the first one was handled by Esther Dife, of which, yes, Killjoy. This is the first time I'm seeing this. Sasha Mike. Yes, this is the first time I'm seeing your name. This is the first time I'm seeing your name. Yes. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Our chief usher is supposed to give you people puff puff at the back. So go and meet her so that she'll give you puff puff at the back. Okay. So this morning, all through, I want to give a rundown of all that we've had all through. We've had the in the AI and digital business, the fundamentals of digital business, which was yesterday. And we also had understanding digital marketing and strategies, which was also yesterday. And today we had Esther and Dife give us the online analytics and personal branding. And then tonight we had Mr. Noble give us ChatGPT, writing tools, and business automation. And guess what? Milko is official. This is truly an AI response. Okay. Okay. Attendance is no longer accepting response. The attendance will no longer accept response by exactly 10 o'clock. All right. So before we wrap up this, I have just summarized all that we've had for today, yesterday, and today. And I can tell you there is more to come. Hey, tomorrow, if you love yourself, especially your future self, and you want to develop and grow your future self, don't miss any of the classes. I know, yes, we are divided into two, but don't miss any of the classes. Reason being that there is something very particular that will be landing into our boxes by tomorrow. Somebody should tell me to calm down. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. Okay. So for the person, the boot camp coordinator, please, can we have the attendance sheet? Yes, let's have the attendance sheet. And I asked somebody that I promised a gift to mention his name. The person not mention any name. Okay, oh, I go carry my gift to Waka, they go where they go. All right. So this to remind us that this is just the start. This boot camp is like appetizer for what is coming. I am telling you, I'm not missing words. So I'm not mincing words. Yes, thank you so much, Ebwe Janet. Thank you so much, Mr. Noble. This knowledge will definitely cost a lot, but if I'm meant to pay, so thank you so much. Yes, amazing. I love people that are very grateful. I love grateful people. I love people that are thankful because it has opened doors for me personally, and I believe that is definitely going to open doors for you also. Yes. So basically, just to remind us that we have the Founders Mixer, which is coming up on the 4th of July. You don't want to miss it. When I tell you that this boot camp, this entire boot camp is just a tip of the iceberg. You see the main dish. Hey, the main dish is coming, and you don't know. I can't even explain it in words. But this is me saying this is an amazing session. This has been an amazing session. So on the 4th of July, we're going to be having the Founders Mixer, and on the 5th of July, we're going to be having the main SM Fest event. And you don't want to miss it because we are definitely going to be recognizing some of the participants in the classes, both the AI class and the content creation class. So stay consistent, participate in everything, put down your name in attendance, and ensure that you do the assignments, and be sure that we're definitely going to be here to respond to you. So with this, we are going to be wrapping up for tonight, and I want to say thank you so much for being an amazing audience, and see you tomorrow. Big hug from me to you. Yes, it's audio hug, but big hug from me to you. Once again, my name is Dikachi Pauline, and thank you so much. I can see everyone: Nestor, Tracy, Ijoma, Justin, Chinasa, and every other person. Yes, yes, yes. I love you all. Thank you so much. And I pray you have an amazing and beautiful night rest. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Mwah! I love you. So by tomorrow.
Oka, we are here again. This time to disrupt and evolve. SMPS Oka 2025 is more than an event. It's the dawn of a new era, a convergence of minds ready to challenge the status quo, to innovate, and to lead change. This year, we are bringing unrivaled arrays of top-notch speakers like Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, CFR, Excel Aja, Okulora, B-Lord, Obina Okachukwu, Kelechi Muzuzu, Engineer Chidumere Ndubisi, Ms. Chinwe Okoli, Daniel Chinagozi, Uche Okoye, and the licensee, Ifani Ochije. You will get expert knowledge, simplified strategies, business insights, and innovative secrets that dominate. Event date, July 5th, 2025. Venue, Hollywood Event Center, Oka, Anambra State. Time, 8 a.m. Get your tickets through the link around this video. For more inquiries, contact